What's up, guys? Killer back, and as you can see, it's still set up for where it is. I meant to show you one more thing so you guys can see. I just thought about it as I was typing out the notes for this video. Who is the best in the world? I mentioned I said I was going to say that and what their setup is. Okay, so duh, me. I'm the third best. Sorry, third best in the world. But I have been on top before, but I'm not on top right now. This guy is smoking me right now, as you can see, by about almost point 0.2. Might as well say point 0.2. But let's look at their setups so you guys can see what I'm talking about and what they're using. So this guy's clearly using straight distorter, and he's using the bunny pet. So what his strategy is kind of smart, and I thought about it. I was like, man, that's pretty slick. He is basically standing still as much as possible, and then as he is about to move, if the bunny's up, he's using the bunny, standing still longer, and then as the bunny goes away, he might move if it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, he's still standing still. That's why he's doing the most damage. Yes, he's not as powerful as I am, but that's why he's doing the most damage. That's a genius idea. If he had the spear, he'd be smoking me right now. Let's look up another setup so you guys can see one more setup. I'll drop both of these together so you guys can see. This is what we're talking about with the wind chaser gear. Whereas I said, let's go with the boots, the chest, and the neck. I don't necessarily agree with the neck, but whatever. I think he's also kind of, he doesn't have the water gun. So clearly he's using the movement, and he's clearly using the chest to keep rotating it out. And so that's working out for him. And he's smoking me as well. But you see both of them are using Sky Ripper, right? Both of them use Sky Ripper. Sky Ripper 4 and Sky Ripper 2. I get beat by God with Sky Ripper 2, but whatever. So clearly movement is working for him. Now the difference between this guy, he's standing still as much as possible with the bunny, right? Versus this guy's moving as much as possible and activating the platypus as much as possible. And his platypus is at level 3. So when Duck does ultimate, all crits 100%, lasts 8 seconds. Let's see. The pets get another 5% damage. So his duck is better. My duck's only at tier 1, so his duck's just better. So that's probably what it is. His duck is doing more damage as he's moving, so his movement is increasing his damage, and his duck's increasing damage, and he's not standing still. So this guy's not standing still at all, and the other guy is standing still. But they have completely two different sets. This set's technically cheaper, minus the gauntlet, minus the start or Skybreaker, and he's beating him with a cheaper set. Versus this guy is running circles and probably going crazy on the phone, and he's beating me, but I'm not using either one of the strategies. So, you know, I'm using my strategy. So there you go, guys. Those are the best 3 players in the world. I'm explaining them, but I understand where they're doing now, and I honestly think that this guy is probably more my strategy, so I'll probably end up doing something similar and copycatting him. And I'll show you how that works when I get there. Now, funny thing is this guy right here, he beat me last week, so he used to be the best, but he's clearly using. I think he messed up with adding the neck piece. I think he didn't realize his damage went down with the neck piece, but he clearly was standing still and smoking my boots. But he also has a platypus, so how long was he standing still? Was it working? Again, guys, if you're just tuning in this video, the calculator on the screen is the amount of gems, the amount of times you have to roll, times the amount of gear you need to make Myth 4 for the gear. 179.2 179,200 diamonds to get to Rainbow 4. So again, maybe get lucky, get some extra pieces, get a couple pieces through free pulls when the game first started, but there's a bunch of promotions for different stuff. But these are the top guys on the game with 4 world bosses, and that's the 1v1, basically the world boss, right? So you know, where does that translate maybe into PvP? Like if you want to see the arena, like, you know, cool, whatever. Yeah, cool, whatever. So once again, this guy Valhalla, he's nuts. Like this guy's nuts. I've showed him before, but he's clearly beating all of us in PvP. He's not taking no for an answer. Level 94, gears up to 122. Everything's maxed except his fruit. Really strong. Kool-Aid coming from the rear, trying to come back and get me. He's running the God Slayer, and so PvP wise, AoEs, right? So all the mobs, same with the challenges and same with the levels. So that's why the God Slayer is working better on this side of it. But if you're looking at the boss side of it, you're looking to use different pieces and change it that way. We have talked about this topic to death. I'm sorry. I'll drop both of these tomorrow. Maybe I'll drop them separate. That way I don't have to do a video for Monday. But this is just a tad bit part of the next one. I needed to add it onto it. I did 30 minutes. It's like I still got more to talk about, and I said I was going to show you guys the best in the world. So these guys are the best in the world. Once again, to overview, see how they're set up. A movement boss guy, a standstill boss guy. I switched my armor for the boss guy, similar to this guy. Hopefully going to go to this guy, but we'll see. All right, guys, that's it. I will add this as a second part, but Kill out. Peace.